Alright, got a curse seed submission here, so give it a shot. I believe I saw that Umbra was involved. Oh, nice. So it's Primordium with Drags, which is not necessarily a good combo. Let me double check what the comments were. Run started off pretty comfortably, but ran into problems on later rings. That can definitely be something with this combo, I think. So, and they said that it would probably be harder pre-update. Which with, Primordium is probably the case. I mean, Primordium's always really good with, equipment. And then there's just even more good equipment now. So we'll see what's in store for us. I mean, generally speaking, I think Primordium is going to be a good champ in any run, but drag pairing with it kind of limits what can happen. And that's not necessarily a super great starter unit, the Morsel Master, but it could work. We start with Perils, we got a bad Pyre, Entropy, which actually with Primordium kind of an issue because of that sap. But, you can make it work. It's only really a sap with Superfood. Obviously, we would want to go Superfood, but you never know. Pyre Hunter and Damage Shield. Okay, Damage Shield actually, honestly, pretty tough with Primordium. When I was a beta tester, when Damage Shield was, harder, it was actually the hardest of the Carrot Kale variants for a certain stretch. Primordium actually had a lot of problems with that, unless you got really high roll with like a bunch of multi-strike. If you were just like one big strike type Primordium, it was pretty miserable, but we'll give it a shot here. Okay, we don't get a whatchamacallit start Superfood, so that does kind of suck. You kind of go one of two directions here, because I will say our starter cards are pretty bad for Ring 1. We have we really don't have anything. Like Perils is not a great one to start with, especially when you're Plinks, because you can't just throw it on like a Morsel if the Plinks don't hit. But I guess Drag, maybe a Burning Out Drag we could throw it on, just get some damage out of it. And Morsel Master is obviously pretty bad with Plinks. And then the Drafts are a useless card to start with too. I mean, I guess it's 30 damage, so it's not horrible, but yeah, my general rule is to never go aggressive. I just don't think there's a whole lot of reason to do it in Monster Train 2. There was a lot of reason to do it in Monster Train 1. Now, granted, they did up the attack a little bit, but I don't know. I think that any sort of, like, and we will probably want to hit Merchant Arms. What's interesting? I'd have to double check, but I feel like I have not seen. This just popped into my head. So let me know if I'm going crazy here. I'm sure maybe somebody, if they look at the code, could probably know for sure, but there's like that glass knife or whatever it's called. What is it? Is it uncommon? And it's a neutral. Glass cannon, right? I don't think I've seen that at all since Lost Arsenal dropped. I've seen everything else plenty, but maybe it's just RNG. Could just be variants, but I have not seen this at all. I hope it's still in the pool, because honestly, that's something you want to see with Stalwart stack, if you don't end up getting Superfood. But that would be a great example of something where it's just like, well, why not just go Stalwart? But I guess if you really low roll pretty hard, aggressive would be better than Stalwart, but I think in most cases, Stalwart's going to be better, so we'll just do that. I mean, the other reason to take aggressive would be if you have such a bad start that you don't think you can get through Ring 1 with just Stalwart, but I think we can. Okay, interesting. I'd probably just take the Flicker's Liquor. I mean, we got Drags, that's pretty good. That's actually a way to get out of Ember Drain too in some cases. And Odie's Totem, it just does not. I mean, Odie's Totem does not accomplish what this does, and it has downside, right? They try to accomplish the same thing essentially, but this just does it way better and does not have any downside on deployment. Titan Skin 1 is the only time it sucks is when you have plinks, but you know, they did up the damage to 2, so it still can do damage, but it's just, I didn't see, so Dominion's Preservation, it probably doesn't matter with Dominion's Preservation, but there are like 2 health backliners in some fights. So we could go Morsel Master, but I think it's better just to do this. We could go like this instead. Alright, we'll do that. I'm just going to have this drag take this hit. Alright. Might as well keep doing that. Gonna do a drag hit again. I think I want to keep that around. We got a really lucky spawn there on the collector. Good damage. Nice. We're hitting these plinks, baby. Love it. Got no space for you. May not want to play these. Yeah, we won't play them. This floor might do some pretty good damage here. Might have wanted some more damage than that, but we'll see. 30. Yeah, this should do the trick. Got him. Just barely, but we got him. I forgot also to use Winja Spirit, but whatever. That's a common thing. Maybe if this thing cleared all the debuffs too, then it would be pretty good. I mean, that would be really good. So, I don't mind making a morsel here. I mean, Immortal Trade could work too. Making a morsel just gives me a much better thing for the Morsel Master. It's not out of the question, especially because we do definitely have to hit Merchant of Steel here. I mean, I would love to search for... Merchant of Steel is Remnant, though. I'd actually rather get Umbra Banner here, honestly. Most of the Umbra units would be better for this situation I'm in right now. But I definitely can't go left. Well, I mean, the worst case scenario is that it gives me specifically Morsel Master and Morsel Maker only. Any of the actual Umbra Banner fighting Gorge units would be fine. And I wouldn't need, you know, I could get through Ring 2 with any of those. But, and then I could hunt for holdover on the Perils, which would be awesome. But, I don't know. It is a low chance it would be specifically those banners, but it's not like massively low. I also don't have many spells in general. I mean, some plus damage on the plinks would be alright, but, you know, I don't have anything for double stack. I don't have anything for consumer move. So I'd probably just take the making of a morsel, but the reason I wish the Umbra Banner was over here is because I kind of have to hit the steel as is, but I think I'd rather have an Umbra Banner. Like, with drags, it's really hard to make a lot of these Remnant Banners work. Wickless Baron, or I guess the gold units, I mean, that's half of them. It's not so bad. I'm still going to take the making of a morsel, though, just because we have a Morsel Master, and it is good with a Morsel Master. Ooh, that's a tough choice. It's not going to be Molten Encasement. I think that card... I just don't know how useful Stealth is in Monster Train 2. It's useful against Savagery. That's pretty much it. The main killer is Corruption, and it doesn't do anything to stop that. And this run doesn't even have much Corruption anyway, but I don't know if defense is what I need right now. And if I need defense, Dripfall already gives me defense anyway, but it gives me way more utility. It allows me to overstack a floor if I need to. It allows me to delay units, displace them, daze certain titans, like certain bosses. It's just such a useful card. I'm probably going to take Dripfall. But the Parafine Cleanse would specifically be good if Paraffin Enforcer is thrown our way. But that's just one unit, whereas Dripfall is always going to be good. Plus, it doesn't have a Calcified Ember, so let's do that. And we'll definitely go to the right. I mean, we don't have a strong enough deck to get through Ring 2 right now. And if I brick over here, if I go, there's nothing I can brick on over here. I can just add stats to stuff. Okay, we got Titanite, Quick, and Stats. All right, very easy choice to just take the Thug here. I mean, Titanite, technically very good with Lady of the Reform. We just do not have a deck that that works with this. You know, yeah, I kind of wish they redid, by the way, Lady of the House. So, you know, if I go to the units here, oh, right, they did. Okay, I didn't know they actually went through with that. That must have come with a Lost Arsenal, and I just completely missed that happened. Okay, okay, that makes me feel better about Lady of the Reform, though I still probably am not going to take it here. But Lady of the House now has like some identity, and it works with Lady of the Reform, so I think that's pretty good. And we're probably going to hit this Merchant Arms, so I can't really count on going there, unless there's a bunch of easy arms we can hit later. Like, that one's not so easy. This is a better side, plus it's another steel. That arms is tough. I mean, it has health and vortex, which are good, but this has Empyrean Well, and it's Merchant Magic. So I think we definitely got to hit this arms. So if I'm not hitting another Remnant unit, I'd rather just get the thing that's going to snowball me. Now, I could just give it Titanite here and health, but I'd rather reroll for a multi-strike here. Could also just take Quick. That works really well if I end up getting some multi-strike from equipment. Granted, I still need to find superfood to really cash in on that, but yeah, it is a cheap Quick. Problem is, if I reroll, it's only a 50-50 to get multi-strike. Is that true? I'm trying to think. There's 7 upgrades. That math is off, right? It's not a 50-50. It's actually a 2 out of... It's a 2 out of 5 to find multi-strike. Well, it's a 1 out of 5 into a 1 out of 4. I thought I had worked out this... A 1 out of 5 into a 1 out of 4. It's not a 50-50. Yeah, it's a 2 out of 5. What am I... I'm tripping. So not great odds to get it. I feel like I'm also Wind Spirit, so maybe I just don't need the Quick, and Titanite's just better because it's better into Relentless. Yeah. I'm just going to do this. Could have also just done that in the Morsel Master, but whatever. Because Morsel Master could go on the floor. I don't know, because I have space for it, but we'll see. I'm okay just giving this some damage for now. We're going to be getting a good amount of gold, so... I'm trying to think where I should set up, because I don't want to have it so the unit is dying before it gets to me on top, because I need to get this gold. I'm pretty sure they won't be dying though. Yeah, I don't think they'll be dying. This should still go here. Alright. Here's a good example of Dripfall having some utility. I can just bring this down, try to kill it on a different turn. Do I want to block this? Because I can just heal this later. It's probably best that I just do this, I'm thinking. Alright, that dies. They're both dying. Just giving myself the best options here. Let's give you some health, give you some damage. Alright, as long as that doesn't die. As long as I get a kill each turn, I'm fine with that. Yeah, so we don't want to kill that. I mean, this thing dies no matter what. Wow, that was really good. Don't need to heal yet or anything. Let's just give you... Oh no, we don't want to do that. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do that. Almost accidentally killed that thing. Alright, as long as that thing's not dying, we're happy. Get a little bit of extra damage there. How does that not change the damage at all? Is it just me, or did that not change the damage whatsoever? Okay, that's good. You are gone. Forgot to use Winch Spirit. Didn't need it. We'll just say we didn't need it, so why click it, right? Some targeted backline clear is probably the best thing here. Yeah. Definitely molded here. Molded opens up quite a lot. Quite a lot of strategies. I mean, this is a tough one because, like, the amount of equipment that's good for Stalwart is significantly less than the amount of equipment that's good for Superfood. But we'll have two 50-50s to try to find Superfood, so I have to lose two 50-50s for this not to be good. You know, any amount of stats and making it deployable is going to be good here. It just sucks because I don't really have a carry unit right now, but Remnant units, they're hit and miss with their ability to just solo carry with Primordium. That's why the combo isn't that good. I think we'll just go to the right. We do want to hit that arms. And I will, if it gives me the event where I can go down to 1 health, I'll take it. And then just take the Pyre health after, because that's absolutely very good with the Primordium. Yeah, here's an example of some cards that are not good with Primordium. I mean, Diadem doesn't do anything. Boiler Room's always going to be fine. It's still a little iffy, though. I'll take it, for sure. Echo Vault. Echo Vault just is one of those cards that always seems like it should be good, but it hasn't really ever been that good for me. There's some cards that could be really good with, but it's a very speculative hit and it's a 90 gold speculative hit, which we're pretty rich, so we don't care that much about that. But right now, probably the best it could get me is another Making of a Morsel. It's really not that good. It's not beating out a Boiler Room, for example. So we'll take that, we'll roll. Okay, we got Glass Cannon, that's really good. And honestly, Glutton's Maw, I probably speculatively take, just in case I get the Graft event, probably. But I would put Glutton's Maw just on anybody, really. And it's going to be useful. But Glass Cannon obviously goes on Stalwart. That's like the best thing I can find for that. And we're going to make it deployable, why not? And I'll buy this in case it's Graft event. Friendly units have Endless. I mean, that's really good with Primordium in some cases. But it's a liability in everything else. And I want the Boiler Room in that room, so definitely not a run for that. Okay, we can get Conduit with Plink, and if I get Superfood, that could be pretty good. The other cards just aren't usually going to be that good. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, Pyreborn's almost always the Pyrogel single target card. It's not that good. Stygian Guard is also usually just like the Frostbite card. Urchin Spines, right now, pretty bad. Good card in a lot of cases, but I know we have the Glittering Drought, which honestly I don't even know if it was good that I took that, but we're speculating on Superfood with that one. It's not going to be that useful otherwise. It's like 4 Conduit with Planks and a Mind Collapse. It's not that good. There's not that much damage cards in this combo. I think we don't go too hard down that path right now because we don't know that path's going to pan out. I could spend money, but no. We'll keep the 70. Like, we'll always be rich with this build, but... Alright, so definitely going up top, up here, and definitely starting with that. This guy's gonna do so much damage. We gotta just hopefully make sure we don't get a flying kill, because that will limit our gold output, of course. Okay, so I could put this here. It's probably better served here. Like, I don't think Paraffin Thug needs any help. I think Paraffin Thug's doing alright. Could also put it here. Let's try to get it to a 1 cost first. Okay, we didn't get it. That's fine. Put it here, I guess. We do, of course, want to make sure that we don't limit our gold gain by killing too many of these. So I can't get this guy too powerful, but you know, I think we'll be fine. Oops, forgot to... Oh no, I didn't need to do anything there. Alright, we want to not die here. Or rather, we want to... Can I... Let's see. See, I can use this on anything. It's such a good thing. It's so good. Yeah, this is fine. You get a kill there. I'm actually gonna... Let's see. I don't necessarily want to plink this... Because if it does happen to kill both of those, I think we'll take the risk, though. Okay, good. I'm actually going to put this here. I don't want this guy to accidentally die. And we can do this. That's fine. And we'll just go here. I can heal this guy eventually. I probably will need Winch's Spirit in this one. But, you know, we don't need it until we need it. You notice Perils has just been so useless so far. I should have actually used it on that other thing, though. I think it actually... well, it wouldn't have mattered. Right, still making good gold. Got 200 attack on that thing. I could put this in front. Damn it. Well, I mean, he's dying. I only had to hit that guy once, but whatever. We'll just take some fire damage, I guess. Probably could have made a less risky play there. I just was being a little bit lazy with a play that normally should work out. Alright, try to kill this guy. Man, this fucking guy, like, this fucking guy over here. Alright, well, that's good. Wanted to wait as long as I could with that. But I am killing those. That kind of sucks. Whatever. We miss out on a little bit of gold. And this guy does 314 damage. I should actually probably just let this guy die, right? I'll do that. I probably should have left that alive too. He probably would have killed all of those. I mean, I could do the exact math, but whatever. It's all good. It's all... Actually, why don't we do... I think no matter what, this guy's dying, even if I eat this. Can I eat myself? Yeah, whatever. Missed out on a little bit of gold. It's fine. Definitely could have got 30 extra gold there. Alright, Mitosis. Forever Consumed, which is a pretty good card now. Intent on Death sucks. I wish it would work. I don't think it works with things like Boiler Room. If it kind of worked with like general death triggers and not just the Extinguish trigger, it would be better. Because then I could like speculatively take it, and it kind of works with Harvest. It kind of works with Boiler Room. You know, it's like, okay, it can be not completely useless, and then maybe I find an Extinguish ability to really make it work, right? But as it stands, it's like, when are you going to have, other than Little Fade, when is there ever a reason to really take this card at the moment you see it? It really does need a rework, in my opinion. But Shroud Mitosis is the card that is enticing me at the moment. But I don't know, these Plinks are eventually not going to be generating much morsels, and then we only have the making of a morsel at that point. We could still end up with a morsel maker at this specific banner, but not beyond that. And there's not a whole lot of morsel generation past this point in the game. Leads me more toward Forever Consume. Plus, if I don't get some form of Trample or Multi-Strike, of which there should be a lot in this combo, but, you know, if I don't get it, you know, not seeing them here, by the way, in the rares does lessen the chance pretty significantly that I will find it on the run. I think Forever Consume is probably the call here. It's a lot of damage, and I might need that extra damage. Of course, then we immediately get a Legion of Wax. Well, I don't find Legion of Wax to be that good in Monster Train 2. But it will certainly make Relentless easy. Are we going left here? I guess there is an Umber banner here. Hit the magic. Problem right now is, like, I don't have a huge reason to even get like a whole river perils. None of these changed yet, really. I'm leaning toward Morsel Maker, honestly. Like, I don't know. Got a dupe here. It's like, my thought is like, I could place the Morsel Maker up. I have that extra pip. Could even take a pip upgrade and then just really plow everything through. But what do I... Is there a way I can make Legion of Wax work? It's easy enough just to plop it down, hit molded on it whenever it comes around. I mean, 3-floor setup is looking likely. Does cost, these cost a lot. I find right now I don't want to take an Amber upgrade, so like deployment could be an issue if I take either of these. You know, it's not the best rare if it's having a tough time getting taken over pretty middling banner units. I mean, Morsel Maker I guess is pretty good, but like Crucible, I'm even considering Crucible Warden with the Calcified Amber over the Legion of Wax, because it fits with the current Morsel Master and definitely uses the Glutton's Maw better than a Train Steward does. You know, then I'm getting an extra damage shield each time. But it's not a massive upgrade over Train Steward, I would say. I'm leaning toward Morsel Master, I think, or Morsel Maker. Yeah, let's just take the Morsel Maker. And now I'm wondering, like, draw or Ember. I don't know. Or not, draw or Pip. You know, it's actually kind of a tough choice. I do want like this Umbra banner. I'm probably going left here, even though I have all this gold. I guess the Pyramane's kind of wasted here. I get a little bit of fire health out of it, but what else do we have for the Merchant of Magic? Like, I can cost reduce forever consumed. It gives me 80 damage. That's worth. I can hold over Dripfall. That's worth. Or no, hold over Perils. I could spell chain Perils. I could permafrost Dripfall. I could double stack Dripfall. I wouldn't consume remove the Glittering Drought. I could plus 10 damage Mindclaps. It's this pretty good Merchant of Magic. Plus I do want another Umbra unit. I just really hope I get... Really what I really want is probably Alloyed Construct, honestly, or Shadow Eater. I think a Shadow Eater could go pretty hard. Pip upgrade, though, in all these cases is good. Umbra and Melting, not that uncommon to take a Pip upgrade. Alright, well, moment of truth. Take a look here first. We got Spell Chain, Holy Stone. That's pretty yucky. Okay, this is not the best, but it is decent. Probably one of the better banners I could find here, so we'll take that with some amount of glee. Alright, let's hope... I don't even know if I want Superfood at this point, because, you know, the thing that I have is the Glass Cannon, which we obviously don't want this thing to be fragile. In that case, the Crucible Warden would be better, but whatever, we'll see what we get. Damn it. Well, that's a first world problem. I mean, my thoughts are the superfood just has a lot of upside potentially in the future. If I hit that arms and that arms is tough to hit. I guess the arms being tough to hit kind of sucks, but at least the armory is easy to hit here and here. So that's like an extra chance at finding. Like the main one we want to find is Void Armament, but it is a rare, and it doesn't mean much necessarily, but in the context of armories and whatnot. But I mean, let's think about this. So, like, I guess there's Iron Tongue, but yeah, I mean, that doesn't work that well. Yeah, I mean, as I'm looking at these, I'm like, the uncommons, let's say I take Superfood, and let's think taking Superfood versus just going more into Stalwart. If I go more into Stalwart, the glass cannon that I currently have beats anything flexing Superfood here, I would say. So the uncommons on the neutrals, right now, Stalwart's winning. Now for the rares, even here, I would say that Void Armament is the only one that's better with Superfood. The Crystal and the Carapace, I would say, are on par or better with Stalwart. Because it's just stats. And yeah, I mean, I would just get more stats if I get the other thing. So, plus, there is the aforementioned Seraph of Entropy. The other thing we didn't really look, though, is... what is it? The rooms for... it's like... Fight Club also better with Stalwart, but not massively. Nothing else really matters there. And then none of these really matter. So, and then just the clan-specific ones, there's not much going on. These don't matter for either version of Primordium. And the equipment, blah. We already have this, but it's... I mean, if I take Superfood, I'm just gonna have to use Glutton's Maw on the Primordium for now, and like eat a morsel or something, or dregs here and there, and then it's okay. But we're not gonna take another Glutton's Maw, I guess is what I'm saying. And then this is the burnout thing, but that obviously doesn't matter too much when I don't have any burnout. So room, and then that we don't care about that really. It's not looking good for Superfood, honestly. Superfood specifically only really, but there is another thing here, right? If I do get a Furnace Tap, then Superfood's significantly better. But I don't know. If I get a Furnace Tap, not the end of the world. I can just put it on my thing anyway. I think we're going full Stalwart, baby. We're going full Stalwart. Now I don't even have to force arms. I can just get the one arms that was already pretty good to hit. And then on this one, I can just go left. So I got a lot of money. I think I'm okay just YOLOing this Perils spell chain for now. -2 in consume. I'm okay putting that here, because consumer move would want to go there anyway. I don't care about the Glittering Drought. And if not, it's just a one-time big big time play. Go 10 there. We obviously don't care about Holy Stone. Alright, these are about the last things I wanted to see here. They literally are. It's like I would have rather seen holdover, I would have rather seen double stack, and I would have rather seen consume remove, but whatever. We'll go Surge Stone on one of these. Intrinsic, not really all that needed. I mean, the one thing I could do is, if I don't find anything good at this Merchant Arms up here, I could merge the Glutton's Maw with the thing. It does make it tricky with deployment Ember, but I could put all 4 Ember into that one floor to deploy, and you know, at that point I can get some health onto the Stalwart, I guess is what I'm saying, which is something I do need. And what was I gonna say? Brain farting. I don't know. I guess there's nothing super worth intrinsicing. Could intrinsic the drip fall if I need to overstack, but that's probably not happening when I got the pip upgrade. Oh yeah, right. The intrinsic was going to go on making of a morsel, because then I could just start with it and then eat guaranteed right off the bat. I don't think so. I don't think so. I am starting to wonder though, like, maybe I should have took that superfood, because honestly, Glutton Maw intrinsic on the Primordium, even with superfood, seems pretty good. I think I get the ability transferred to as well. I can't remember, but yeah, too late now. We may still get another option later on. We'll see. I don't know that I really need to buy this intrinsic. I guess I could. There's some merit to it if I do end up putting deployable on the other thing. Right, might as well do this. There's going to be some corruption involved, but it should be fine. I can always heal with that if I need to. I was debating putting Morsel Maker up here, but I think for now it's not super necessary. The 3 health threshold here is unfortunate. I think my best bet is to plink down here. Got it. Let's do this, because that kills a few of them. I need one of them to survive. Let's do that, and then we can do this to finish those ones off. I can put this one here to just eat up a little bit of damage. Alright, you're good. Do need to potentially get some more health here. I'm okay actually re-equipping this with the Gorge if I need to. I was going to put it here, but I'm like, I might, with 12 corruption, I may need the health more over here, and I already got enough attack. Try this again. Nice. These planks are legit. Alright, 74, that means you should be able to kill that, no problem. We'll put this here just to eat that hit. Put that there just to die. Do I kill this thing? I don't even think I do. I don't even think I do. Well, 75 gold is definitely more than 30, so probably we'll just want to kill that. This plink is very unlikely to hit. I don't even think I'm going to try it. I should put these down, though. Let's put them down. Try it here. Alright, well, there was a chance. So, I guess I'll just put this here because he needs immediate health and there's nothing else to eat here. I guess I can always eat that. I got the heal if I need it, but yeah, we want to get some health there eventually. Alright, that works. Alright, perfect. We can get you down. We'll eat that. Still don't need to use Winge's Spirit. Might as well go double there. I don't know. Probably should have done it down there. It doesn't matter. We'll do this. Do I even do this? I don't think I need to. Doing a lot of damage. I'm just gonna purposely not use this pirate if I ever, like, can get away with it. I suppose none of this really matters. I guess we could do that. Just trigger a resolve to not happen. You're really not getting any hit off? Seems a little weird. Couldn't hit them. I guess there's a lot of damage here. Well, we're a little bit worried now. I'm trying to think of healing me right now. Let's do the math, I guess. It's 12... so it's 24, 36, 48, 48 plus 16, 64, 64 plus 16, 64 plus 16 is 80. Okay, yeah, there's no way this guy's living. Not worth it then. Nice old min-max this. Just only enough to get through that. Interesting. Alright, so you're getting eaten. Guess I could have brought back a giraffe or something, but yeah, I don't have the, oh, I'm actually killing them. Okay, wow. Okay, I thought we were done for. I guess we're not. Just killing that one unit changed things pretty big. Alright, well that's a pretty good amount of gold. Played a little sloppy there. Definitely with some danger of just losing the run there. Another Glutton's Maw. Cave-in. There's a world where cave-in's okay, but I don't know. I don't mind another Glutton's Maw. That's really good. I think we're just taking that. It's such a good card. Resin removal for this fight? Yes. Alright. Do I have good dupes at the moment? Good enough. And we want the armory, I suppose. I don't have that much good at the remnant. Like, even if I get hold of apparels, it's not good right now. Yeah, let's go here. Combustible wax. Probably not that good. I don't know, it's probably okay. It does make molded better. It makes the dregs and drafts maybe a little worse. But probably not. That will take for sure. That's just a draw upgrade right there. Equipped with armor 10? Sure. Why not? That actually makes me able to take superfood pretty comfortably now, if I do find it. Fight Club, there does become a certain point. I think it's good. I can use it on either floor. You know, if I use it on my morsel-centric floor, that's okay as well. Let's re-roll this, I think. Ooh, Firestone Housing. We only hit the one seal at the end. Unless I don't want to hit this arms. Because honestly, maybe I just don't hit the arms. I'm like, it would be nice to either merge one of these gorging equipment in, but I don't know. I think I like Abandon and Tumbra here for sure. Encased Ember's useless. Firestone Housing could be pretty good though if I just get a multi-strike on Paraffin Thug, but I do think if I take Firestone Housing, I am inclined to hit this steel. Because I want to hit probably two 50-50s to try to get multi-strike. And even if I don't get multi-strike, even like just some health on some of these other units could be useful. But I don't know, because it does seem like it's kind of multi-strike or bust for any of this. So I don't know that it's that good. Some initial health on the Collector would be good. But an alcove could be good. I mean, I don't know. I still would like a Void Armaments, by the way. Void Armaments is definitely something I would take. So I don't know. It's probably better still to just hit this Merchant Arms. And if that's the case, then probably Abandon and Tumbra is fine. We got both of those Gorge cards, so we should take this. Plus we got the Flicker's Liquor. It's really good. I'm debating taking a third Glutton's Maw. Is that crazy? I don't think it's that crazy. I mean, there's enough love to go around, right? Like, it's, yeah, I don't even know what we're going to do with it. I just know that it makes us find it sooner, even if I don't use all three. But, like, I do see a world where I could use all three somewhat relevantly, especially if my plan eventually here is to merge the glass cannon in with one of them. -1 is kind of rough. But the boss is easy, the troops not too hard. I think we're fine. It's only just hurting my deployment. Past that, the Flicker's Liquor is just going to take over. So we'll take you guys. We know that much is pretty solid. Probably just put you down beyond that. Alright, we should be able to between the mine collapse and everything, we'll be fine here. So I'm going to give you this to you. This is the most important unit, so... Oh, that's interesting. Well, we'll try to get that out. Just going to let that burn out and not give this guy a harvest. Give that there. It might have been better there. I don't know. Yeah, we'll give you this one. Pretty good, honestly. Alright, you're getting a harvest, I guess, but that's okay. Yeah, not a bad turn. And I'll give credit where credit's due. He would not have won that last fight without a Wind Spirit, I think. I don't even know if that's true. If I held... Because I actually had a 20 health buffer. I don't know that it actually was relevant. Do I want you to eat or do I want you to eat? Because it'd be nice if I could kill this thing. If I can get to 80 damage... Yeah, this guy will do enough damage. I think maybe you... Could also do this. That way those are taken care of. Alright. Lifesteal up top, because we do want to trigger this. We're fine to do that. Give you the Gorge. No sense playing that. Alright, where are we putting Morsel Maker? Are you going up top or are you going mid? I think maybe... we go mid with it. I do need to get this damage in the back here, because I definitely got to kill that. I can just eat this. Alright, that dies, that gets damaged, not that that matters. If I sap once, I think I still kill it, right? It's at 80. The sap is 2, that's 4. I needed to try for... Because, like, I'm going to leak a little bit here otherwise. If I can't get a plink to hit here. Okay, we got options here. This works. I don't know why I did that. I should have. Gotta blast that guy, I guess. I think we're still fine up here. Guess this is actually... It doesn't really matter. I can do this. Yeah, I think we'll just do that. Yeah, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. I just hope this guy's not so powerful that he kills the boss or whatever. Alright, we'll do that. Perfect. Maybe I'll leave some ember for the next turn. Oh, okay. Well, this would be the best candidate for the other one. I just don't want to kill the boss, I guess. So, I feel like this guy's going to kill the boss anyway. So, well, let's just do this. Throw this away. just going to throw these away because I want to get my gold, max amount of gold that I can get here. Probably should have gorged up top though. Well, it was bound to happen. Can I give you damage, or is there anything I can do to screw over this floor? Like, could I eat myself? I could eat this. Maybe that helps. It does not. Well, we tried. It's okay. We're just missing out on maybe 40 gold, maybe 30 gold. Whatever it is, 30 gold, I think. Gem Trove is too many morsels for me to care about. It still could be okay. I think we take it. Pretty good with the Flicker's Liquor in both scenarios. I mean, for triggering it or getting triggered by it. And then, yeah, it's high quality. It could be good with Superfood if I end up getting Superfood. Crushing Demise, probably not amazing here because we definitely want to set up... We have no real good reason to set up bottom floor, so it'd be like YOLOing at bottom floor. Deck is a bit slow to set up bottom. Even the Engulfed in Smoke's not so good here because of all the morsels that are actually like pretty relevant. I think this is probably just a skip. Do feel like I might regret not taking this Crushing Demise, though. We definitely have enough damage to kill tanks, though. The main problem right now is AoE. But none of these necessarily... I suppose the Crushing Demise is worth taking. I would regret not taking it, I think. We got a 40-card deck. That's why I said train 2 for you, though, you know. Yeah, we'll go left here. I do want to... I don't know. I just don't have the Ember right now to make the Glutton's Maw work, though. And I don't... I do want to, like, combine it with a Glass Cannon, but that actually hurts me to some degree. I'm better off playing up my 1 Ember stuff in deployment, and I don't really want to take an Ember upgrade. I want to take a draw upgrade. So... this is tough. Life would be a lot easier if I could just get mainly I want the artifact that gives me +3 to Ember, but I don't know, I could just take an Ember upgrade here. That might make my life easier. The deck is so fat though that I think I really need a draw upgrade. I still like that I took this, I think, over the Pyrostone Housing, but it does look like I'm actually going to hit this steel, maybe. It's not the end of the world. I do want to get some stats onto Collector. If I get a multi-strike, I guess I could put the multi-strike on Collector. I guess. And who knows with the Alcove. But yeah, if I go left, there still is the high roll of Void Armaments, but that's really it. I guess an Inferno Room would be pretty good. That would solve our AoE issues. The health is useless. Yeah, I gotta say Inferno Room or Void Armament, which are both rares, could be pretty good, but... I mean, let's think... There's a good chance if I go left, it's a 100% brick. So... sorry, we need to go clanless. I mean, most of the stuff here is a brick. I don't need another glass cannon. I definitely don't need anything else here. Even the Overgrowth Carapace is not really all that good at this point. I suppose Iron Tongue could be good. Just slap that on a Morsel Maker or Master, and then my AoE woes have been solved. So that's pretty good, I will admit. So Iron Tongue good, the rest pretty useless. Void Armament very good. And then for rooms, weapon cache would be good at this point, I would say. And we would just replace it with another room, but that would certainly help me get everything going and set up. Zone of Silence, not amazingly useful here. It does counter the enemy silence, which, honestly, the enemy silence, maybe I need to be more thinking about. An Inferno Room would actually be amazing here. The rest, not really all that good. So there's definitely some bricks, but there's enough hits that between the Armory and Immersion of Arms, the reroll, left's looking pretty good, whereas at the right is really only multi-strike that's good. And even then, it's not that good. Just some stats are okay. And I'm going to get those stats guaranteed at steel anyway. Mainly just some health on a few units. And well, I guess I can only guaranteed put health on one unit. But even if it's that, it's fine. Mainly, I just need the... Because there's no sweepers or anything. So it's like... I just need some health on the collector, which I can get at that final steel. So I think I do go left here. Even if I completely brick whatever. Alright, engine upgrade's fine. I could. It's just maybe not that needed when I have the Flicker's Liquor. Let's take a look here. Crucible extension. I normally want to see it, but maybe not here. Well, engine upgrade is fine. I'll take it. Do I want a stasis crystal? I mean, maybe. It's technically, like, pretty good with the Primordium, but I'd have to deploy it for sure. It's a 2 Ember deployment. I just get 50 attack right off the bat right now. So, like, do I need the health, I guess is a question. Because I don't need any more than 50 attack. It's, after a little while, I'm already hitting enough to kill a tank in one hit. And that's all I need out of my top unit. But it would be nice to get the stats on Primordium. And I think Primordium still eats when, while in stasis. So, that could be good. Definitely leaning toward that. We can take it. Alright, well, it was pretty close to a full-on brick. This was not anything of what we wanted, but the stasis crystal opens up superfood at least, so I'm going to deploy it, and it may be better than the other card. We'll just have to see. Yeah, not so hot though. Not so hot. I should have deployed maybe the engine room, but I think just I'm thinking of the 50-50. We should remove some cards. We've got the money too. Obviously, these are not great. Neither is Plink, though. We really don't need Plink. I don't know. Alright. Still going to use the glass cannon for this fight. It's still a little weird with a damage shield. Everything is kind of just wonky. We're actually probably going to want to lean on this unit a lot, the Crucible Collector. so... I think I could go like this, maybe. I'll put this here. Just get some stats on this Morsel Master, because like with the damage shield, I need the stats back there. I could have also just done it here, since it is early there, but I'm going to try this out. That at least got the damage shield out of there. And I could take you out now, but it doesn't kill this, right? So I might as well let it build one more here. But now at this point, I think we should take it out. So now I'm getting... I probably should have waited another one, honestly. Okay, let's go with the Fight Club here. Can't get that damage shield. Go like this. Okay, we're killing that at least. Might as well do this just to get the money, right? Plus, if this eats and it gives him damage shield, not that it matters that much. You have 6. Let's go like this. I think actually I'm just going to go like this. Yeah. Maybe I'm focusing on the wrong floor here, but I think we'll be fine. I just need this to... I guess we put this here. Alright, I just want to hit this twice if I can. Of course, probably getting... Don't know if it really benefits me to eat that much, but we'll see. Alright, we'll have one in the pocket. Not earning much gold in this fight, unfortunately, but that's probably to be expected. I could have maybe shifted the positioning around. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Maybe Thug should go mid. If I thought a little bit more about it, that probably makes sense. Let's eat this and put this here. If there's a way I could, like... $15, so you're at 20, or 17 damage. I could get above 17 health if I put this in front. It'd be like a one-time play to earn 30 gold, but I'm just never going to earn any gold at the moment. Might be better just to put this in the back here and then kill that. And even if this is just a one-time thing. Maybe this makes more sense. How is this not changing any of the damage? It's like the same exact setup. Well, I guess we're taking 11. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on there. I'm clearly missing something. The bleeding stops here. Alright, they're getting taken out. I probably could still play this. Though this floor is definitely, I need to focus on this fucking floor here. That's looking alright. Let's do that. I don't really need any of these. Let's throw those away. Actually, having him alive would have been okay if we had another wave here. Is this hurting me? I don't even think I should eat this. If anything, I should eat with the back guy. It's got 2 damage shield. Alright, let's do this. What I need to do is somehow get... If I do that, I'm getting more damage at least. And maybe I can almost get there with this. Check one of them out. Damn, we were 1 damage off there. Literally as bad as it could have gone with those plinks, I think. Well, taking another 11, I guess. It is some bullshit. Should have eaten with the back unit, not the front unit. Maybe if I ate with the back unit, we would have been fine. So it's my fault. That guy's dead, of course. Is there any way I can... Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Actually, maybe here I can at least get some gold here. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, or I could bring this guy down. He doesn't kill anything though. That's fine. Alright, well that fight could have gone better. I made some misplays which caused me to lose health. Definitely not seeing a lot of the cards that you want to see. You know, trample, multi-strike, they're just so much easier to use than what we're left with here, but I think it's okay. I'm probably just going to skip these, honestly. I don't really see how Hollowed Halls at this point is any good. They actually were playing around with making that a room, by the way. But not enough people liked it. I was indifferent to it. I thought it was kind of cool, but I can see why people were attached to it being a spell. Remnant Pact. Normally I would take a Remnant Pact with Primordium, but not when we're going full Stalwart. I mean, I'm not so sure we're going full Stalwart. I think if I see a superfood, I would take it, even though I don't know that superfood really... I'm trying to think of what superfood does for me. I don't think we take superfood at this point, because I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, we're not hitting another Merchant Arms or anything. The sap is a bad thing for superfood. It's not a bad thing for Stalwart. I don't have... I mean, I am hitting one Merchant of Magic here, it looks like. And I'll get my Pyre Health here. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't think I'm taking any of these. If I did take Remnant Pack, oddly enough, it would be like on a... I would try to get like a good morsel, like a Making of a Morsel endless, so I can get it every turn. But that's not even that good. Without a Shroud Spike or something, or Mitosis, it just doesn't make sense. This is just a skip, I think. Formless Child's too slow. So, I think we definitely take draw. We gotta get through this deck. Spell Chain and Permafrost. Permafrost, Crushing Demise and Spell Chain, I think is pretty fine. Could also do the resin removal, but I think this actually just becomes our Hellvent. And maybe I do set up Bonham now. I don't know. I can see it making sense. The other, I'm going to put another 10 here. -1. We just want to 1 cost, or we want to 0 cost cards to make Flicker's Liquor better. So, like Molded would be great because we can use it to play a card as well. Alright, we got the Remove Consume. I'll put that here for sure. That's pretty good. And then we can just 0 cost another card. Rest and removal. Actually don't see Intrinsic being super good here though. Could do it on Gem Trove. It's a little weird to do that, but I think it kind of makes sense. Or Dripfall. Dripfall's maybe better. Not really. It's actually best here. Yeah, this is fine. I'll do this on another Plink. I think we Hellvent this. Alright, well. Do I just go full Stalwart? I think so. It gets that extra health anyway. There's really no reason to flex aggressive there. Heaven's Seal is a little bit rough, but I think it should be fine. This is not that hard of a troop, and the Crushing Demise should take care of a lot of this. So I think what we'll do is we'll go bottom, floor. I don't know, it's still a little weird, isn't it? We'll go like this. And do that for now. Do you want to do that? I think we'll go here since there's going to be more cards here. You get that, you get that. take that out. Alright, looks good. Save that for tanks. I was just trying to hit that. So, I mean, this guy has so much health, it doesn't really matter. That would have been nice to know that we had that first. Here, you can have that. No sense popping this if I don't need it. I mean, this guy's just free gold here, so that's obviously something we want. I don't think I want to even rest and removal there necessarily. Okay. We are gonna try to hit this. Maybe I should have resin removal, I guess. Do I start with this or this? We start with that? Okay, perfect. They're all dead. We earned more gold than we would have earned there anyway, so that's fine. Could try to get more. Just go here. That. Still no need to pop that. We can do that. No, you know, this is probably a crushing demise. Okay, well, that was annoying. It was about the worst possible set. That was the worst outcome possible there, but that's okay. It is what it is. This will get taken care of here just fine. This is annoying though. Gosh, this thing really slaps. I mean, I'm right here, right? Like 265, even 300. 300 kills that, so we should get the gold. Yeah. I guess we can take a... I popped this, huh? Well, since I did pop it... Oh, there's Heaven's Seal. Well, hopefully that won't be too much of an issue. We're just gonna go that. That still doesn't die, but I can go there, then that dies. Perfect. Try to hit these. I actually killed one? Wait, what? Oh no, that was Versatile Ember Staff. Right, I should have started with that. Damn it. Oh well. Again, just pretty bad RNG there, but whatever. Alright, we can forever consume that, so we're good there. Haha. Might as well kill that so I can get the money. And we'll just have all of these. I'm gonna put these into the pool. Okay, kill that. I still want to probably kill one of them. So we don't have a whole lot of stats here. Probably just want to do this, huh? Oops. Dies. So I probably don't need to play that. And we can just do that. That was a pretty good drip fall, by the way. That just took a lot of stats off that guy. And he's dead. You know, I could argue that those should count as slays. It says destroy a friendly unit. But, you know, I won't get too bent out of shape about it. Could have probably actually just crushing demise this floor, then I could got more gold up top. Oh well. Cannibalize is... If I had more reason to care about morsels, it would be better here, but I probably just don't need it. It's probably just a skip. I could take one more crushing demise or another resin removal. I'm probably just going to take the resin removal because I'm just going to hell vent the current crushing demise. I think that's fine. Smidgestone, Endless, Damage Shield 3. Alright, these are dog shit. That's really good though. Boom. That's really good too. Hey, those are some good stuff. That makes up for it. So, I could Smidgestone this. I think I'd be, even though multi-strike's kind of weird on Collector, I suppose I wouldn't mind it. Large stone, I don't know, like, trying to think, like, my spread of things to get health here. I think this is fine. I don't think I take dualism on any of these. Yeah, this is a little awkward. I think I'm okay doing multi here, but it is kind of weird. I'd be better off just putting it here, because another one of those Gorge cards probably goes on Morsel Maker a lot of the time. I don't know. Maybe it is just better here. I don't really need to stack Lifesteal. It's not like I'm... The only reason to stack Lifesteal is bosses, and I'm not having trouble killing bosses. So I think it still makes sense to give multi here. And I can put health on either of them, really, but I'll put it on this one just because this one goes down at the start. I don't think the Large Stone's very good here. It's okay on Crucible Collector, but it's just not better than Multi-Strike in this scenario. I think we just make a removal. That's it. And the removal goes on Plank. And the rest of the gold is just kind of left over. If I would have... maybe min-maxed a little bit more gold, I could make one more removal, but it is okay. Alright, we'll get through it here. I think we just set up, same setup. You survive a Seraph hit, so that should be fine. Go here. I'm gonna give you the Glutton Mon to start off with, I think. And then, yeah, this is perfect Ember, actually. I think we go like this. I don't know. I think this makes sense. Oh wait, it's not perfect Ember. Why did I think that was perfect Ember? Well, this is still probably what I want to do. I don't know. Probably Stasis here would have been better. But it's okay. Either one I'm getting some sort of, you know, immediate benefit out of. We can hold that for proper tanks. I can use this. Let's see. Guess we'll just start with that. Might as well do that. I don't need gold, so it's not like I need to min-max a lot of this stuff. I'm just gonna, I guess, do this? I don't know. I am gonna hold the crushing demise, so... It's a little risky to trigger that guy, because we're going to be fine on this floor, I think, so... Do want to play this, Yeah, I'm trying to think, do I play this? It's a little risky here. I think I just hold it. And I don't know, I don't even need to lose any stats here really, right? So why don't we just do that? Oh, it's not even enough. Okay, never mind. The sap is real. So it is 10 sap, I guess. Should be fine. We just need to kill the 3 1-health units up here, and you won't be sapping us this turn. This is better served up there. I'm surprised that that still worked. I thought the silence wouldn't have allowed for that. I could even just take these out now. There's no harm, no foul on that. I think this is okay to play that on. Do I want burner floor here? Probably. And then we'll do attack floor up here. I should have used that there. Whatever. This is fine. That thing doesn't do any damage when it leaks. Even this I don't think I need to do anything with. This is fine though. Just get rid of the sap. Yeah, this already kills. Let's just get some stats here, I guess. Just gotta make sure that we use it when we need it. This. Go hard on this floor. Oops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but I guess we're not getting any stasis value. Whatever. Not what I really meant to do. Let's see. Did I kind of mess that up? Alright, it's all good. We're gonna get some, yeah, that fixes it. Fixes our mistake. Alright, so they're all dead. This guy will be dead the other turn. Little hesitant to do this, but I kind of think I need to. It's 5 to everything. That doesn't matter too much. I think that's fine. Okay, that's fine. It's worth the extra damage as long as it's not resulting in anything too bad here. And we can do that. Might as well do that. Still got the heal if I need it. But I don't think I'll do that. I'll just get the heal that way if anything. I thought I had a morsel that died. Maybe I was wrong. I can just eat that actually. Those crushing demises are legit. I almost didn't take that crushing demise, remember? That would have been tragic. Definitely glad I put the multi-strike here. That was a good call. And we might as well try to win here. We're almost there. I think that will probably get us there. Maybe. 696. How are you not dead? Oh, I'm 300 short. That is a bit of damage, isn't it? And I don't think the drip fall is going to help us. Here, we can do this. There we go. And a nice little 30 gold extra. This is a pretty fun run, honestly. I mean, it's like, it didn't have a lot of what I kind of would expect to find for power. You know, usually I want better units to build around. I really like starting with Paraffin Thug. You can see it got us a ton of gold over the course of the run, but it's not really a unit that you necessarily build around, right? And neither necessarily is Crucible Collector, so it's not like we had a super good game plan there. And usually you want superfood with the Primordium, or, you know, if you're Ember Drain stuff, you know, you want the Umbra Tome for trample, or you want like Void Armaments with superfood and stuff like that, or a Furnace Tap with superfood. So none of the real heavy hitters were found, but it's still like good, right? I'm still getting a ton of stats just simply from having the Glass Cannon, which is a really good hit with Stalwart. Glutton's Maw is just super powerful. The Morsel Maker and Master giving pretty good value. And then, of course, you can't deny the value that these Crushing Demises are providing in the end game here. But yeah, I would be surprised if we're losing this one. I think we're in a pretty good spot. I think we still go... the Crushing Demises, it is weird to play them bottom, I'll admit, but I think it still is going to make the most sense. Actually, at this point, we should be... Yeah, even in that last fight, I made a pretty big mistake. Really, I should be feeding Crucible Collector the Primordium, so... that was a slight mistake. We can correct that now, though. We can course correct, shall we say. And let's see. I think I'd rather have this instead of the stasis. I don't know. Maybe I'd rather have the stasis. I don't know. Maybe this is better. Go this here. Save those. Yep. Give you that. I'm fine starting with this, just because we'd like to kill that if we could. We can't, so whatever. It's still fine. I do that just for the heal. I don't really care about the thing there. Resin removal, I guess I play it. On this. Just to get the slight amount of rage gone, and this is the unit that's a little more fragile at the moment. It's fine, the 7x2 guy is a little bit annoying, but what are you going to do? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. But whatever. Let's do that. Let's try to get some more damage on entropy here. Yeah, that was a mistake. I mean, I just gave that guy more damage for no reason at all, but whatever. Probably won't matter because I think we're not going to cycle back to the other round of sweepers. You some heal would be nice. Just give that to you immediately. Can do that as well. Just gonna throw these down here. This is a turn I definitely would have liked to see Crushing Demise though, but what are you gonna do? Not really any good. And I guess I didn't get a gorge this turn. It's fine. Just save ourselves some health, I guess. Should be fine. Do lack a little bit of damage back there. I guess I could do this. I guess if I put that in the middle here, 10. Yeah, that's annoying. I'm like so close. Well, I mean, this will be fine. This guy's going to clear up everything. The thing is, this thing will leak, but it doesn't actually matter that much. I'll give you this. Probably no sense in popping this yet because it's not killing that. I'm already one-shotting it there. I could also just move him down. That is perfectly fine as well. Yeah, I'm just going to move him down. And then, he's still not dying the next turn. Unless I do that. I think that's fine. This damage doesn't really matter. I still have Winja's Spirit for whenever I need it. So don't need to pop that. Just make a super giraffe for whenever we need it. Giving him harvest, but I don't care too much. Alright, we just need to finish the bosses off now. We're well established, 69 health, nice. Alright, so this boss is getting taken care of here. We're just going to clear this floor out entirely, I think. No sense not doing that. And we might as well do that. And that. Sweeper kills these. Let's just throw these down here then. I guess I could pop this guy now just for the 85 damage to the boss. Oh, did that actually... Was that the difference maker? That was actually the difference maker. Wow, alright. I mean, we were going to get it with this anyway, but... Good to know. Big damage. Got him. Alright, fun run. Definitely, thanks for that submission. Not an easy one to navigate. But I like it. That felt like a very Monster Train run. Umbra is such a fun clan to play now. I really like how Umbra feels. They're not overly powerful. They still have those super high rolls, but on a run like this, pretty reasonable, I feel. Pretty reasonable gameplay. So yeah, I mean, it was, I would say it was more of a Umbra run for sure than it was a Melting Remnant run. Really, the main thing that Melting Remnant provided was the gold generation and the super good crushing demises, and then dripfall here and there. I don't even know if the molded was ever that useful. The rust removal I assume was somewhat useful, but only really toward the end. Yeah, mainly it was Umbra taking the, well, and obviously the Flicker's Liquor, super good. I mean, amazing artifact, but yeah, I mean, they both brought things to the table, but I do think that Umbra was the primary reason that this run was good, and not for the typical things of like Ember Drain shenanigans, right? So let's see what Submitter ended up with here. Alright, so they do have the Superfood Flex, which I don't blame them for. It's very fun and very potentially powerful. Crucible Extension, interesting. So they do have the Double Glutton's Maw and the Stasis Crystal. So definitely some similarities there. Morsel Master has that. Paraffin Thug, okay, I like it. The same Paraffin Thug that we made, by the way. So you gotta respect that. Wickless Baron, we did not find a Wickless Baron. That's pretty nice with multi-strike. So I can see why there's a Crucible Extension. You know, I saw that Crucible Extension and I'm like, okay, there's got to be a reason for that, and now we see the reason, right? There's also another Wickless Baron with a Smidge Stone. Makes me really curious to know where those Wickless Barons were found. I'm going to guess Ring 3, because we didn't take that Ring 3 Remnant, and if they're getting Hellvented and stuff, I'm guessing it was Ring 3. Now, definitely the Baron would have been a better unit, I think, than what we had, which was the Crucible Collector. This is a unit you can build around generally. You know, you don't need the Umbra stuff to make this work. Like, everything works with Baron, right? So that's pretty good. They have the Dripfall. But I already can kind of see where their run is harder, and it's really the thing that we almost skipped, right? Which is the Crushing Demise. Really just needs that, I think. It is tough to take it when you're doing like a 2-floor setup, which I assume that they're doing here. Especially because even with the Crucible Extension, I don't see a pip upgrade or anything. So, you know, with that many units, I assume it's at least 2-floor setup. So I see why it's the same reason we hesitate to take Crushing Demise, right? It's like, oh, well, if I'm playing on the mid and top, it can be tough to take. But as we see there, it's still pretty useful, especially when we think that maybe we don't have enough hits or speed to clear out tanks. It's a godsend of a card to have. And yeah, sometimes RNG might get you with it. But yeah, I would say the big thing here is that it just doesn't have Crushing Demise. Otherwise, honestly, his deck looks better than mine in a lot of ways. I think it's overall a better deck than ours. But it's mainly the Crushing Demise that's the big difference maker here. Yeah, and we can see kind of in the Seraph fight, 51 damage getting taken. It's like there's just leaks happening because it is tough. You know, the Baron can't harvest if you're not killing the... if you're not killing... There's also no... there's a few other things that might have been good to add, like... I don't see them... Whatever it's called, the... What is it? The Mine... Shaft card. What is it? Why can I not remember the name of it right now? Mind Collapse. Do they have Mind Collapse? I don't see a Mind Collapse. So Mind Collapse would have helped here and there with killing like some backliners. You know that you want to have something for the silence thing, because that silencer kind of really hard counters a lot of this deck, right? the Primordium, the Barons. If you're not killing those silencers, you are getting gimped pretty hard on those turns, and there's not really a good way in this deck to deal with those, so I can see that being a problem too. But yeah, aside from that, it's a pretty good run. I'm surprised they don't have more artifacts, though. Maybe they didn't lean into the Paraffin Thug hard enough as the carry. I would have expected maybe some more spending of money here. But yeah, maybe that would be another thing. Maybe just needed to greed out the turns a little bit better. Anyway, though, as always, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.